Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. Got something really aesthetically pleasing for you today. This is the Crane Stiletto knife, and as you can see, it comes with a very beautiful amber bone pattern that has had grooves cut into it, very narrow grooves, very close together, and then some sort of lacquer or clear coat coating applied to the top before the emblem was placed on one of the handle scales. Now, to be very clear, this is, well, even though it looks like a traditional, gorgeous looking, high-end switchblade, nope. Yeah. That's the lock release. This is actually no springs, but traditional looking switchblade design. And you can get this in a variety of handle materials, and the price will differ depending on the handle material. Usually most people seem to go for the one with the stag handle scales. Now, considering the price, I think those are imitation stag instead of the real thing. There's also another one in which, well, Kissing Crane claims that what you're getting are genuine pearl handle scales. And that particular model is the most expensive one I've seen at around $50. This one here you can find on eBay all day long, $30 to $35. And as usual, guys, there will be specs in the description box below. This is not a small folding knife. You do get a nail nick and technically a half stop, although as you can see, the half stop is definitely more than halfway. So, nail nick opener, open it up, clicks into place. And as you can see, stiletto right on the blade. Yep. Along with the Kissing Crane name, tiny logo, and it says since 1834. So yes, this is a very old company, but like pretty much all of the older knife companies still around nowadays, the Kissing Crane that's out there now isn't the same one that was founded over 175 years ago. So, yeah, this particular model is meant to be a manual open, manual close, two-handed, traditional looking switchblade or stiletto knife, but no springs. So this is going to be legal in a whole bunch of jurisdictions in which it would be illegal if it had springs. And this is really excellent for collectors who want a traditional design in their collection, but they want to stay legal, which is always a good thing. And now they can have that traditional old world stiletto / switchblade design in their collection and still stay legal. So yeah, and I do want to address something. A knife like this really is for your collection. I mean, can you EDC it? Well, there's no pocket carry clip, but sure, you could go out, you could get a belt holster made for it, and you could EDC it. It does lock, and it does work. I mean, that's a real blade, that's a real cutting edge that you see there, that's a real tip. Although, as you can see, it is quite a thin tip. Still, yeah, you could EDC this if the blade length in your area is legal, and if every other feature about this knife is street legal. You could, but I mean, the problem is, among the general public, ever since the 1950s, when a whole bunch of articles came out in ladies' home journal magazines, gardening magazines, and other magazines specifically geared towards housewives, domestic women, and it seems a little silly nowadays, but obviously things were very different back in the 1950s. Those magazines were insanely popular with women, and they had some sensational stories in them about street punks running around stabbing each other with these evil switchblade knives. Oh, look at how evil that is. Oh, so terrible. Yeah. And unfortunately, that idiotic stigma still applies today, especially among the sheeple. That's just how it is. I mean, honestly, something like this, yeah, you could EDC it. Yeah, it's a knife, and who knows, maybe it is street legal to carry, not just legal to own in your jurisdiction. But, I mean, the first time you pull this thing out to use it, I mean, in public or at work, yeah, you're gonna scare some people. It's just a stupid psychological reaction, but that's how it is. So, honestly, this is just for the collection or to keep at home on your desk and to use as a letter opener. I mean, this blade shape, perfect for that. Excellent letter opener. Just don't take it to work and use it as such. No. But have to admit, that is a gorgeous looking knife. Let me show you the lock mechanism. It's back here, and even though it does protrude quite a bit when you're holding it, it's not uncomfortable. This is a well-made knife for something that's $30 to $35. And check out the front here. Push down on the lock mechanism. That goes up, and then it disengages. Now, that little square is part of the lock mechanism. And just to show you guys, that Kissing Crane emblem is just an emblem. It's not a button. There's no safety, no sliding safety anywhere on the handle scales. That's just an emblem designed to look like a button. I'm pushing down on it. Nothing happens. Manual open stiletto. Like I said, it's just very aesthetically pleasing. If you have a knife collection, but you don't live in Oregon or in any other jurisdiction where automatic knives are legal for civilians to own, well, now you can have something that looks nice. It won't break the bank. Like I said, I think the most expensive variation is the one with the pearl handle scales at $50. So yeah, it won't break the bank. It looks nice. It's something you can put in the collection and you can enjoy it. Brass bolsters. The blade is 440A, which, yeah, I would have preferred it if it was 440C, but again, this is a budget knife. And it's just beautiful to look at. That's why I bought it. I figured I'd share it with you guys. But yeah, unfortunately, knives, they do have a stigma among the general public, even to this day, and especially, yeah, beautiful, gorgeous looking stiletto or switchblade knives. I mean, this is just very comfortable to hold in the hand. About the only negative thing is the blade sticks up a little too much in the folded position. Like right here, the tip of my index finger is actually touching the tip of the blade itself, but nothing too severe. This flare in the bolster, it is preventing anything serious from happening. Now, in the open position, there's just a tiny bit of play up and down when the blade is locked open. No side-to-side play. But yeah, this is not something you're going to use for any sort of heavy-duty cutting chores. This is something to look at, admire, maybe use as a letter opener. That's about it. But sometimes you just want to put something in the collection that looks nice. So why not, right? Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon. Please continue to stay safe out there.